Well, hello, boys and girls. It's when I feel like at o'clock. I'm Pearl of Wisdom, and you're listening to my NHL Pearls of Wisdom. Coming to you live from Helen's place like usual, and if you don't know why, you can go look at my previous videos. It tells you all about it. Why I'm not in my house, but I'm in Helen's place. Excuse me. I'm running a little bit late this morning because I did a little Skype fest with BM Picks, Sports Picks, which is Brian, and we have been conversing back and forth, connecting, and have decided to start doing some podcast type stuff. Apparently, Mr. John from Ricketts Picks might join us as well. We're going to start doing baseball and all sorts of frolic happening in the land. So look forward to that. Should be good times. Okay. I wanted to get to letters, but I didn't have time to dig through them today because of the all the excitement. Everybody was all aflutter about the podcast thing with Brian, so we never got to it. But we will get to him soon. Although we had some fine comments down in the comment section that we'll get to a little later. Let's look at the games yesterday. We took Sabres on the PL, and the Sabres won, so we nailed it. Devils versus Leafs. I was leaning Devils PL, and it didn't happen. No. The Leafs crushed them. I watched that game. One of the big reasons was that Riley was out, and but they brought that Sandin kid up. Man, he looked good. Oh boy. That was one of the big reasons why they won. Also, Domingue had, I rode him too long. That's my problem. I rode Domingue too long. So, anyways, doesn't matter. Bolts versus the Kings. We had the Bolts to win. That was fine. Islanders to win. We were good there. Penguins to win. We were golden. And the best one in the land, I think, the best one we did yesterday was the Jackets over the Bruins. I went with it because it made no sense. It never has, but they keep on winning. Man, Tortorella, Coach of the Year. Coach of the Year already. I don't even care if they make the playoffs or not. Insane. Talking about coaches, apparently Gallant just got fired out of the Golden Knights. That is crazy. They replacing him with DeBoer, fine coach, but come on, man. Gallant, really? If I'm any of the coaches out there right now, I'm looking over my shoulder because Gallant is a beast of a coach. I'd be all over it. If I'm in Buffalo right now, I'd say, okay, one more coaching change, or I'm trying to think about Balsillie, bring him from Gallant from Detroit, change him for Balsillie, something like that. Like I'd be all over it if he's willing to go right back into the coaching ranks again. Senators versus the Blackhawks. I said it was going to be 3-2. So I didn't mention yesterday, it would have been a good idea to PL this. Listen to me when I'm doing my videos as well. If I say 3-2, think about the PL on that. But Senators were up. It was a feeling that the Senators were going to win, and they came damn close, but they didn't get it. Canucks versus the Jets. My gosh, man. The Canucks totally outplayed the Jets that game. And I mentioned it yesterday. It was Hellebuck. This guy's probably the Vezina this year, I'm thinking. And I would have to say their defense is brutal. I watched that game. Their defense is horrible. Hellebuck won it for them. And the fact that Markstrom didn't have the best game. But anyways, we didn't win on that one because we took the Canucks. Stars Avalanche. I said to fade, but I also said that if Francouz was not in there for the Avalanche, I would take the Stars 3-2. And the Stars did win 3-2. Preds Oilers. Oh, this is a funny one. I had the Oilers to win that, but I talked so much about Cassian, I forgot to give my pick yesterday, so it doesn't really count. And Sharks versus the Yotes. I had Sharks on the PL, and the Yotes scored more than I thought. So, but overall, it wasn't a bad day. Wasn't a bad day at all. Um, oh, okay. So now the comment section yesterday, Mike Wilkerson, who's always wanting my overs and stuff like that. I can't remember what overs I gave him yesterday, but I think he won a little bit. He also asked me if the New York Islanders were good on the PL with a point and a half, with a goal and a half, and I said yeah. So I hope you bet that, Mr. Wilkerson. I said I was going to give you some private pearls, and I'm going to today. But first, we want to get to Malagros Trinant from Venezuela. Yes, she writes, I wish you very well, and thanks from Venezuela. I am new, but you are best in NHL forecast. Is that lovely or what? I don't know about best the NHL forecast. We have BM Pigs. Ricketts does a great job. Professor MJ. I mean, we're all greatness. We are all the best in our own way, right? But anyways, for your wonderful comments, and Mr. Wilkerson, I don't know if I've ever given you private pearls yet. We're giving you some pearls today. So this is all the way to Venezuela. Okay. Oh, and you're new. So I'm going to get Melissa out there. Melissa's going to go drive the helicopter, get you your Pearls of Wisdom necklace. You know, watch your backyard. She'll be there in a couple hours, I guess. And here you go. Here's just to keep you going for until then. Just woo. Wow, that's a long trip to Venezuela. Look at them go. Ah. Ooh, birds eating them a little bit. That's good for the birds, though. There you go. Right in your pool, Venezuela. Or what's your name? Sorry, Melagros. They're in your pool. They went into your pool. So you just go get them out of there and take your little pool thingamajigger and you grab them and you get to have some pearls. Mr. Wilkerson. Whoops, I got to grab them first. Mr. Wilkerson, here you go, buddy. There you go. I don't know where they're going to land. I got to get to my video. You tell me where they land, Mr. Wilkerson. Okay. So now we have only 2 games. We have only 2 games for today. So that's why I spent a little longer sending pearls out, telling you all kinds of other stuff. But Philly versus the Blues, I think the public on this is going to be insane. I think if you go to Professor MJ, if he has a pick for today, I think he'd probably take Philly here because what does he have that streak? He goes snapped. Snap streak that he does. I love that. He's got that accent. Snap. So anyways, Blues are a 9-game win streak. Philly coming off a big win in Boston where they really got outplayed and happened to just run into some goaltending that wasn't the greatest in the third period. I can't see anywhere where the Philly can win this game unless Binnington has a tough night. Blues are all over everybody right now. They're a little faster, a little bigger. System is unbelievable. Depth is incredible. I mean, any team can beat any team, but I'm really giving the Blues like 70% here. Philly's not a great road team right now. So, and Elliott isn't net. I mean, all stacks up. You got to take the Blues. I'm saying 4-2, something like that. Chicago versus Montreal. Okay, Montreal is very injured. My problem with this is Price is playing very hot right now. And when Price is playing hot, he can take a team to a lot of places, even if a team is not in a good spot. And Montreal's not in a good spot. They've got Gallagher out, Drouin out, Armia out. It's like 3 of their top 6. They're only scoring 2 goals a game. Chicago, on the other hand, is flowing pretty good offensively right now. I saw the game yesterday against Ottawa, and Taves decided in the third period really to take over that game and change the whole flow of the game. And if Taves decides to do that, he can change a game real quick. I'm very on the fence about this. One thing is for sure, it's the under. Besides that, it's a coin flip. I don't know why I'm taking the Habs 3-2 at home, but I'm not sure. I guess that's everything for tonight. Maybe I could get to some letters. Terrell Blackford from I'm Park, Tennessee, writes, I'm trying the 14 naps a day, but my boss is telling me that he's going to fire me. Well, then get another job, sir. That's my answer to you. If your boss does not understand that a human being should be getting 14 naps a day by now in 2020, then I would say he's just way too behind the times. And you need to find yourself another gig. And if you can't find anything in Park, Tennessee, then you're going to have to move, I suppose. Either that or maybe change the flow of your nap times a little bit. You know, you'll have to maybe only have a nap or two at work instead of, I don't know how many you're having. You didn't really give me much information here. You know, I don't recommend you pull 5 or 6 naps at work. If that's what you're doing, then maybe it might be difficult. So you can work out your naps evening, morning, maybe just 2, something like that at work. Break time, 3, break time, lunch, another break, 3. So, and then you can fit one more usually somewhere there. So 4 at work, and then the rest. Unfortunately for you, you have to do that because you have an unmanageable manager. But that's what I would say. And in the meantime, I'd look for another job. That's my answer. So thanks for the letters, and Terrell, and have fun there in Park. It's like -40 here in the Edmonton, Alberta area. Yeah, -40. What's that in Fahrenheit? Fucking cold. Namaste. Namaste. Connecting with divines daily here at Pearls of Wisdom Industries. Have a great day. Lots of love to you.